Hello my beautiful people, how are we all doing? So today I will be showing you guys step by step on how to go about cutting and sewing this beautiful caftan cowl bubu you are looking at on the screen. Okay, it is going to be very beginners friendly, and it is a DIY tutorial. I'll be cutting it step by step, and the next thing I'm going to do, I will sew it as well, show you the details on how to go about sewing it. Okay, can you see how gorgeous and how beautiful it is? So now I'll be making use of this material. This material you see here, I already cut it before now, but I don't know what I already videoed it before, but I don't know what happened. It did not show. It just deleted from my phone. Then in this case, I now decided to use a different material to do the illustration. Okay, and I decided to use a different material entirely because this one already, I don't know what happened to the video. It just deleted. So this is the material I'll be using for the illustration purposes. Okay, now the first thing I'm going ahead to do now is that I have this material, so I folded it into 4, okay, into 4 threads and folded it again. So now I have to take the length. This is the length. I'm using a length of 36 because it's going to just be exactly on the nail, plus 2 inches hemming allowance, as you can see me. Okay, so note that this style, I'm not doing 2 inches shoulder slant. Okay, I'm not doing it because I want to cut it together with the shoulder, so it's not going to have opening at the side of the shoulder. So the next thing I'm going to have to do now is to divide the round sleeve because I already folded it using my sleeve length. Okay, so now I folded it using my sleeve length. So to get the round sleeve now, the round sleeve of 16 inches is what I'm using. 16 inches divided by 2 will give me 8 inches plus 1 inches allowance. Okay, that is what I have marked so far. You can see me marking it so far like this. So now the next thing you're going ahead to do now is that sorry, my phone went off the camera. So now the next thing I'm trying to show you the length of the sleeve. That's the sleeve length, 26. Okay, as I'm showing you that. So yeah, I'm using a length of 26 inches. That is what I've used to do the folding. Then the next thing I'm going to have to do is to mark the round knee. Okay, my client says she wants it very fitted at the down. Okay, so when you divide the round knee, I'm using a round knee of whatever you're doing. Make sure that the round knee is as big as the hip circumference. The reason is because if you make the round knee to be very fitted, it will be able to pass from the chest to the hip and to the hem of the dress. She said she wanted it to be very fitted of 32 inches when she has a hip of what is, yeah, her hip is hip 39. You can see the difference, but you see that we use our discretion to know that this cloth has to pass through the bust and the waist and pass the hip to the hem. Okay, so you have to use your discretion. So I have used inches way more beyond the hip circumference. As you can see me, you can make it 2 or 3 inches bigger than the hip, so it will be able to pass through the person's hip and all the way to the hem. Okay, because it's not going to have zip at the back. So the next thing you are going to do now is to determine your neckline. Okay, I use neckline of 3 inches depth by 3 inches wide width. Okay, then using the back neck of 2 inches. So now, after marking, okay, let me bring my camera closer so you guys will see the neck depth. Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see? Now I'm gonna have to mark 2 inches neck depth and 2 inches neck width for the back, and 3 inches neck depth and 3 inches neck width at the front. Okay, so take note of that. So when I'm cutting, I'll be cutting from the 2 inches. Before now, I can now cut the 2 inches, the 3 inches for the front. So now the next thing you're going to have to do is to connect it all the way from the hemline. You can see me tracing it for you, tracing it out for you, because this material you hardly see the chalk. So off the camera, I've gone ahead to mark it, making it to get to the round sleeve. You can see the round sleeve. I use round sleeve of 8 inches plus 1 inch. That is 9. You can see the round sleeve. Okay. So now connecting this all the way. I'm going to make it to be very visible for you again. Okay, because this material I'm using right now is lycra. So now what I'm going ahead to do now is to make it more visible. Make it more visible so that you'll be able to see it clearly. Okay. So guys, if you love me so much, I know you guys love me. I know you love me. So can you see what I'm doing now? Can you see it? It is more clearer now. I tried as much as possible to adjust my camera in a way that you're going to see what it looks like, the curving looks like. So it's going to look like fishtail when you are done with this. Okay? Can you see? Can you see that? So please, guys, try, please. I'm begging you people. If you can see me, my knees are on the floor as I'm begging you like this to help and like my video, subscribe to my channel, and give it a thumbs up, please. If you find this video very helpful, I'll be giving you people back-to-back beautiful tutorials that you guys are going to enjoy and be very, very happy to come across. Okay, like I said earlier, the shoulder is not going to have any shoulder slant. Okay, it's not going to have any shoulder slant because I'm cutting it cut together with the shoulder. Okay, cutting it together, so the shoulder is not going to have any opening. So can you see what I'm doing now? Pointing it to you clearly, so the way it's going to look like when you're done. Take note that you're not supposed to make the down part to be so fitted in a way that it won't be able to pass through the person's bust and the hip. It's very important to take note of that. Okay, because a lot of people have made that mistake of sewing clothes of that even me myself, I've made such mistake sewing clothes, and I'm so happy that I did it with my own dress. So it was not able to pass through my bust, but thanks be to God that I learned from my mistakes. So guys, this is what it looks like when I was done cutting it. Like I said earlier, the video got lost. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I pressed. It got lost, and I decided to redo the illustration here. And I've gone ahead to sew the cloth. Okay, please, if you find this video very helpful, help me. Click the thumbs up